totally ready for your next comic. Your next comic could be Kramer up here, doing his one-word set, and you'd still be ready for him. I'm supposed to do this. But this next comic, very funny guy. He's a regular at a comedy club on State, where he is open for many big-name comics. Please put your hands together for my good friend, the very talented, very funny Antonio Aguilar.
All right, yeah, I'm glad he was talking about me, because last time I was here, he had this great speech about the next comic coming up. He's like, the next comic, one of my favorites, just one of the funniest guys, and I'm ready to get up, and he's like, oh shit, he got the order wrong, he was talking about somebody else. I'm like, I'm used to getting brought up like that. I still went up, man, but yeah, I'm kind of bummed that the Bookworm's getting closed for comedy. Is it getting closed down, like in general, totally? Or?
Yeah.
You know, that was depressing. Like, why did I bring that up? But no, I'm really bummed because like this is a great place to do comedy. Like if you're on acid, like you know, like I feel like this is crazy. Like, this is like acid Rorschach test, like right? Like I'm getting lost in this. I think, yeah, I don't like that one. I've seen my mom thinking that one, so we don't talk that much anymore. So, but yeah, it's so it's fall now, right?
Yeah.
Some people call it autumn. Or if you're homeless, it's crunch time. Nighttime, start making some moves, man. It's getting cold outside. Like I don't like cold weather. I don't like snow. Really, like snow's like country music. It's white, and I have no idea what anybody likes about it. Like I don't get it. Like it's not for me. I'm from Green Bay. It snows there. That's a good transition. I know I wrote the joke. Thank you very much. But the thing about downtown Green Bay is that it's in shambles. We had a convenience store. They turned it into a dollar store, which is a bad sign for your town. Then they turned the dollar store into an abandoned building. We had a 2-story mall. It's a beautiful 2-story mall. Now it's a 2-story abandoned building. We had a Whole Foods. They turned that into a Half Foods. Just kidding, it's an abandoned building, completely abandoned building. But now that I live in Madison, not really doing that much better than downtown Green Bay. I ride the bus, but you learn things from riding the bus. For example, I've learned that for some people, it's never too early to eat flaming hot Cheetos. Some people, that's breakfast. Hey man, it's kind of spicy at 7 a.m. Actually, you're eating, that's good, man, good for you. Get your breakfast, that's great. If you ever eat flaming hot Cheetos, you actually feel your credit score going down, so kind of want to like, watch it with like, you know, stick to Sun Chips. Eat some Sun Chips or some Bugles, I don't know what to. Bugles? Gross, right? Yeah, I don't know. Bugles are gross, that's bad advice. Like little ice cream cones. But yeah. Man, that's a whole library back there, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm half white, half Hispanic, so I'm like a honky, but you don't pronounce the H, right? Maybe spell it with a J, you know, like I'm a cracker, but I'm a Ritz, like a spicy cracker. I'm a spicy cracker. I'm half white, half Hispanic, which used to not really get me a lot of street cred, but now people think I can get away with murder. It's not. It's terrible. It's terrible. Like George Zimmerman's free, O.J. Simpson's getting parole. I think the only way that O.J. can redeem himself is if he kills George Zimmerman.
Yeah.
Applause break for murder. All right. Loving it. But yeah, I mean, O.J. probably killed George Zimmerman, get a school named after him. Probably get a jail named after him. Get sent to the jail, get a job in the cafeteria, but then have to quit because the glove don't fit. Like, it's tough being O.J. Tough being O.J. Back to homeless people. I had a homeless friend. I still do. He's still homeless. So, but I didn't believe that he was homeless, you know, because, like, he doesn't seem homeless, like, he has teeth, etc. Like, I didn't believe him. And I'm like, hey, man, you're not homeless. Like, where's your address? And he's like, 2001 Ford Windstar. I was like, Alright, well, hey, man, that's technically a roof over your head, man. Why are you complaining? He had a lot of miles on his house. It was alright. But, another friend, she went to a party and she was telling me about it. She's like, yeah, there were a lot of Mexicans there. I was like, a lot of Mexicans? How many Mexicans is that? How many is a lot of Mexicans? She's like, there were 9 Mexicans there. I was like, 9 Mexicans? That's not a lot of Mexicans. It's like an average amount of Mexicans. It's not even a sedan full. They could have all been brothers. Like, I was at a quinceañera, there were like 300 Mexicans there. And that's not even a lot of Mexicans. That's like an above average amount of Mexicans. Could have all been cousins. Like, it's not even a busload of Mexicans. But yeah, I'm Peruvian, actually. And the thing about being Peruvian, if I go to a pet store to buy a guinea pig, they'll ask me if I'm Peruvian, because in Peru, guinea pigs are considered food. So I actually have to lie to the cashier, tell her I'm Mexican, just so I can buy a guinea pig to take home and eat. Like, it's not fair to the guinea pig. In Peru, we call guinea pigs cuy, because they make this noise. It's really cute. They go cuy, 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 right before you smash their head with a rock. Like, it's delicious, you guys. But speaking of Mexican food, who cares? Like, that's kind of like, it's a good transition. Speaking of Mexican food, you guys, I hear you guys like Taco Bell a lot in Rockford. That's what I heard.
Voted
on a billboard. Heard that on a billboard. Yeah, Taco Bell's good, you know, when you're done being drunk and you're ready to get sick. Like, that should be their slogan. Like, Taco Bell, fuck fourth meal, man. It's like, you about to puke anyway? Taco Bell. It's cheap. It's coming out no matter what. It's coming out anyway, fucking whatever. Might taste better later on. Gross. Oh, man. But yeah, they remodeled the Taco Bell by where I live to make it more authentic, to make it look like it's in Mexico. They gave the security guard a machine gun. Just like Mexico. It's amazing. I used to watch The Real World. I used to like The Real World. I wish they'd make a Real World in Mexico, like Real World Juarez, Mexico. Like 7 strangers picked up and brought to a house. Find out what happens when the kidnappers stop being polite. Start getting real. It's The Real World. Juarez, Mexico is like 15 minutes long. You got to take off your Google search filter to find it. It's like not safe for work. That's getting dark. I thought you guys liked dark. It's a dark lineup, right? Kinda brown. It's a light. That's a good. That's right. Light, yeah. But yeah, you all got those really preachy Christian Facebook friends, right? Always talking about Jesus and make believe, right? This is how you handle your really preachy Christian Facebook friends. You unfriend them and then you tell them, hey, just because you don't see me on your friends list doesn't mean I'm not there. I'm everywhere and I love you. Have some faith. Have some faith, man. Damn, I didn't know this is a church too. Damn, this is a church, library, cafe. No wonder you're going out at no, I'm just kidding. I didn't say it. You guys finished that. I didn't say anything. I said, well, no wonder you're going out on a good note. All right. All right, thanks a lot.
Keep it going for Antonio, everyone! Antonio, yeah, shamefully, we did, Rockford did vote Taco Bell #1 Mexican restaurant. And I guess Rockford has an even better than the real thing mentality, which would also explain why our drag queens make more money than our strippers. But then again, if you looked at our strippers, it kind of makes sense. It's, yeah, our drag queens are much prettier. They are. They book me. I like them. So, oh shit! I was gonna say something else, and I always like saying this one. Oh shit! No, I'll skip this. I'll skip to this. Holidays are around the corner, Because of course, you know, as soon as they take down the Halloween decorations, Christmas lights go up. And usually pisses me off about the holidays is the price of oil always goes up, which makes it more expensive to travel. Except for Hanukkah. I love Hanukkah because that oil lasts for 8 days. The one thing I do love about Christmas, though, is that's when, the one time a year, I do one of my favorite sex positions, which I call Santa style. And that's when I bend the young lady over, and I tell her, "Don't turn around, bitch! If you look, Santa won't come!" That means, are you ready for the next comic?